Hello everyone, so Rizky here, and today is totally special, yeah, because I have a friend of mine here. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. I'm Bonifacia. I'm from North Sumatra, exactly in Medan.
Yeah, so actually today I'd like to tell you a story about like why Indonesians have become the huge fan of the Bollywood. Yeah, so actually both of us are the huge fan of the Bollywood, right?
Yes, of course, I am.
So yeah, actually like this during my childhood. So I was born like time so long as I remember when I was on the third or second grade, Miss Bonnie, I watched like so many Indian dramas and Indian movies on Indonesian TV shows. Like there's a particular channel called Antv, and like on a daily basis, every day I always played like Kabigu si Kabigem, Chori Chori, Cupke Cupke, Mohabbeten, and
Many others.
yeah. There are so many of them. So it's about my childhood. What about you?
Oh, yeah, so did I actually. I did watch so many movies of Indian because, I was raised in that. I can say that it was in the race of Indian movies. So at the time, we only had one television, and it was put in the living room, and of course everybody needed to watch only that kind of television. And then when our family like played Indian movie, so all of the people in that family watched that. So maybe that's the problem. The very first time I watch Indian movie, and by as the time flight, I guess I was accustomed to that kind of thing. So even until today, I still listen to Indian song, or sometimes if I have free time, of course I will watch. Or sometimes, I may rewatch again the old movies because
Oh my God.
that is part of my life. So yeah, I think I still enjoy it until today.
Yeah, so I guess like Indian culture is really into us, I mean, like it is already there, like yeah, they have accompanied us since our childhood, since we were a kid until right now. So do you have any kind of, like favorite songs, favorite movies, or probably your favorite actor, actresses, singers?
Of course, I do. Talking about a song, maybe the song that I usually hear until today is for the man is our beloved uncle. That's Udit Narayan.
Oh
And
yeah,
then for the girl's voice that I usually hear is that I usually listen to is maybe Miss Shreya Ghosal. And then for the actress herself, I really love Deepika Padukone.
Oh, Deepika.
Okay, and then maybe
Favorite movie?
favorite movie. I can say it's still the old one. The thing that I still rewatch until today, I can say that it's Kabigu si Kabigem,
Oh my
because
God.
the story of the family is very strong, and I think my what is it? My feeling always warm when I watch that movie. So every year I can say that I at least watch that once. And then for the actor himself, I maybe like everybody else, I love Shah Rukh Khan, and I think I sure you also love him.
Yeah, I do, but I'm not the fanatic fan. So actually, like this, Miss Bonnie, like when I grew up, I also watched some of Indian drama series on TV. There are a bunch of titles such as Gombi, Tapasya,
I see.
Yoda Akbar, and yeah, and there are still so many Indian movies there. But I guess the reason is because like I don't know. This is just my perspective. So I think that there's a Indian producer who tries to, like monopoly the TV series. So that's why like he tried to play any kind of, not any kind of, but all of the Indian series, Indian drama, Indian movies there because he's Indian. So he'd like to, like try to keep the closure between Indonesia and India through those kind of things. What do you think about it? Like, do you have any opinion about that? Like, why Indonesia and India are so close?
Okay. As you told me before, just now, that maybe that one of the factors that that make Indonesian people do love watching Indian movie. But I think another factor is maybe the movie itself always try to give what we call that, like a message to the audience. It's not only about the entertainment, or it's not about only about movie, but by the end, after we watch that movie, I think we get something. For example, they show like this is the culture of India. Even though we do not go to India, we may see that that's the culture of India, or the warmth of the family. I guess that's the thing which is different with Indonesian movie. As you may know that our our series that we can watch every day, most of them are about love, but only little talk about the about family things. Because we come from family, actually we should make it more to maybe to make it the same with Indian movie.
Okay, so do you have like another friend who is also becoming like the huge fan of the Bollywood kind of thing?
I do, of course. Even until now, if we have we heard that there is a new Indian movie release, we of course make a plan to watch it together. Okay, so there are about, I can say, 4 of us. So we used to, even we try to speak Indian.
Oh my God, like what?
Like what? For example, when we want to say thank you, Tara Sukriya, or something like that. That's quite simple, but we just happy because we are from the same circle, and then we love India. Okay. And that's it. Then we have plan as well. If we do have time and chance, we really want to go there to see, is that really the same with what we saw in the movie? Or, yeah, I can say we just love it.
Oh, okay. So talking about friend, actually I have like a close friend, like from my previous university, and he becomes the huge fan of Arijit Singh. So actually when he found out that I got the scholarship to pursue my study in Bangalore.
Oh, lucky you.
Yeah.
Someday, please pray for me to be there one day.
Yeah, and actually I told him like, hey, Arijit Singh would conduct like concert in Bangalore, and he told me like, oh my God, like, and he asked me, like to send a video kind of things about Arijit Singh and stuff. So yeah, like,
so you did watch it?
Unfortunately no, because at that time I still had like examination, so I couldn't.
I see. Oh, lucky you, I guess. So hopefully someday we may be there. Okay.
Yeah, so actually even until right now, Miss Bonnie, I still listen to a couple of, like Indian Bollywood songs. Like I listen to Arijit Singh, Udit Narayan, Rahat Fateh Ali Khan. Yeah. I think that, like Indian movies and songs, like they are so romantic.
I see.
What do you think about it?
I think that's quite romantic, and I can say it's nice, but of course, as we understand that this is a drama, of course, it will be exaggerated, but with the good, with a good skill of managing all the all the movies, it still looks great for us. That's why we still continue to watch it until today, right? So the romantic thing is nice, of course, but in some places, I sometimes like uh, not really confident to play Indian movie because not all my friends like it, right? But if I meet the friends who also do like movies, of course I think we have something in common, so we play it together. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I can say that's it.
So do you have any plan, like to come over to India?
Of course, I do. Maybe if it's not while I'm pursuing my master degree, it may be someday in my holiday. Of course, I need to collect the money first before I go there. But in my list of places that I want to visit someday, I put India one of them. Okay.
So another another silly question, but it's still quite interesting. So actually, do you have any plan, like probably to marry Indians?
I see. If
If that's possible.
if that possible, yes. I cannot say that exactly yes or no, but
Wow.
if that possible, why not, right? I also want to say something this. I remember I have one friend. She's really keen on India. Maybe that's 100 times more than I do.
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
she has several sari. Sari. She ordered that maybe directly from India, and then she makes several videos like parody of Indian song, and when I talk about Indian things with her, everything is just clear. She got everything, and I
Oh my
maybe
God.
I'm still compared to me it's still little than her, but yeah I love that. I can know her, and I can study about India from her as well.
Yeah, so actually about marriage, I still remember that there's a friend of mine. He's grown up like he's Indian, and he told me that like in India they still hold like the culture and the belief of arranged marriage.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I don't really know why. Actually, in Indonesia, I mean like a few years ago, we still hold that thing, right? Like the arranged marriage. But right now, I
see.
guess people is much more open-minded. So yeah, I mean like the arranged marriage is no longer exists in Indonesia.
Okay, that I can say that it's like this. It no longer occurs in Indonesia in a big, what is it? But it still exists actually, but not like in the past. And
Oh, okay.
in India, maybe that's because of the class of the, what is it, society. There is the first class or the second one, and then there is the least special one. So of course it will be hard to neutralize that to be like in European people maybe.
Okay.
So of course there are still the similarities between India and Indonesia, and that because when we talk about culture or religion, so there are still tendency of people doing so, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's quite fun. But before we close this, can you please like sing a little bit Indian
Oh
song?
my goodness. Guys, by the way, I usually do this secretly in my room because I live in a place where not really many people love it, but because there are nobody here, I can sing a little bit.
Okay.
Kabio bidana kena, kabio bidana kena. That's it.
Yay!
Bye.
Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching, and see you on my other